welcome back to my channel. Today I have got something that is very fitting for this time of year, and it is a what's in my bag travel edition because I will be travelling over Christmas. So I've got a few ideas here for what things you can take with you. So if you enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that I know that you like it, and subscribe if you haven't already. So let's jump straight into it. So first up, I have the most important thing, and that is the bag itself. This is my Cuffs Kidson rucksack. This one is oilcloth, so it's really good, especially if it's raining, which is great for this time of year because we all know it rains way too much and it's horrible and miserable outside. So this is easy clean, and it's also a bit water resistant, so it protects your stuff a bit more. This is a good rucksack. It's got nice long straps here, and so it doesn't break your back when you're carrying it if you've got too much in there, like I always do. I always overpack. Give me a comment down below if you are one of those people that always overpacks. I always like to be well prepared just in case anything should arise. So first up, I'm going to go with what's in this front pocket just here, and let's open that up and see what I've got in there. So first up, I have got a few hairbands because you never know when one of them is going to break. It's so annoying, isn't it? Especially when you've got like hair that's not quite good and you just want to keep it out of your face, and then all of a sudden your hairband breaks. Always good to have spare ones just in case. Or if you feel the need to change your style midway through your trip, then that is definitely an important thing to have carried in your bag. Now, something that I swear by, especially if you're going on a long journey, and that is Sturgeon tablets. These are travel sickness tablets, you can see just here. These are absolutely fabulous. I get really travel sick, so it is always handy to have some of these, especially if you're going in a long car journey, because that can be really tedious and make you feel really unwell if you're like me and get travel sick. Now let's see what's in the big section. I filled this up with plenty of things because I know I'm going to need them. So first up, I have got my hand cream. This is the Zoella Winter Wonder Hand. I've been using this religiously every day recently since I got this because my hands are so dry at the moment with all this weather. So I've been putting this on and it's gradually getting there, and my hands are feeling so much better for using it. Next up, I have got a pair of socks. As always, as you may know from my 50 facts about me video, I always wear odd socks, so I've got two different ones here. Always have a nice thick pair of socks so you can take your shoes off and get comfy in the car on that long journey. Next up, I have got a spare set of pyjamas. I've got these ones here. These are so soft and lovely, and they've got a lovely print, damask print on them. I absolutely love these. For overnight stays, always handy to keep a pair of pyjamas, and always remember to actually pack some because nobody wants to be sleeping in their clothes that they travelled in, do they? Next up, I have got my phone. I've got the iPhone 6s. I always carry this with me because I cannot get myself off of my social media. I'm always checking my Twitter and my Instagram, so if you don't already, go follow me on there and we'll see you over there. And also a great source for entertainment. So I've got all my tunes on there, got some Christmas songs, got a bit of everything on there. Mostly my taste is 80s music, but I love a bit of the modern stuff as well. So got my phone handy for that long journey to keep my playlist going. I've also got my matching Cuffs Kidson purse here. I've got this with me because you always need to have your cards with you or some change with you because you never know when you might need it, especially if you're on these long journeys, so you may want to grab a snack on the road. Next up, I have got something to keep me entertained should I need it while I'm on my stay, and that is a book. I've got here Pride and Prejudice, and this is in a special covered edition, which is really cute with these little birds on there, and it's all goldy and lovely. This is one of my all-time favourite books, and it's definitely a big one and a nice long read for those winter holidays. So I've got it just in case I need something to help me get to sleep or to occupy me on a bit of free time. Next up, I've got something that is always essential to have when you are travelling, and that is a deodorant. I've got here the Bright Bouquet by Shore. This is motion sense as well, so this is really good if you know you're going to be moving about a lot, and it's always handy to keep a little travel size one in your bag just in case you ever need it. Next up, I have got a mini face wash. I've got this one here by Balance Me. I got this in my Birchbox recently. This one is really great. It's 99% natural ingredients in there, which I think is great, and it also smells really nice as well. It's also really handy to keep a face wash with you just so you feel fresh when you get through to the end of your journey. If you want to freshen up, have a face wash ready for you. Also, on that note, I have got some face wipes. I have got the cleansing facial wipes from Superdrug, these ones here. These very affordable and plenty in the packet there as well. There's 25 in each bag. I've got 2 of those on my Superdrug haul, so if you haven't seen that, go check that out too when you're finished here. These are great for just having a freshen up. Don't need to use them just on your face. If you need a little scrub up, then definitely bring some face wipes with you, because you never know when you want to freshen up, and it's always good to feel fresh and happy when you're travelling. Next up, I have got something that I always carry when I can remember, and that is some plasters. I've got everyday value ones from Tesco's, just the cheap set here. I go through plasters a lot and very easily because I am always prone to hurting myself, so it's always handy to keep some plasters because you never know when they may need them, especially if you're asthma prone like me. Next, I have got something that's also travel size, and this is the Impulse True Love fragrance here. So this is a body spray. It's always handy to keep one with you again, so you can just feel fresh and happy when you're on your journey. Give yourself a little spritz every now and again if you think you need it. And I've got a few little things just left here. So I've got my Tangle Teaser, because everybody likes to feel fresh and looking refreshed after they've had their journey, so why not give your hair a little brush? And this is a Tangle Teaser, so it's very nice and small and easy to fit in your bag. Items, so I have got another travel size item. This is the Ted Baker body wash. Looks like this. I've just bought this one along because you never know, just in case if there isn't one where you're going, you may need one, so it's always handy to keep one just in case you need it. And last up, I have got my headphones, especially if you're travelling with friends and family. You may have a different taste of music. I know I definitely have, and sometimes it's good just to have your headphones so you can listen to something that you're going to enjoy, so your journey is not so tedious. And also for things like if you go to bed reading an audiobook or a podcast, it's definitely handy to have some headphones with you. And last up, I have got 2 items here which I've kept in my bag. One of them is my Amica dry shampoo. That's this one here, also from a Birchbox, which is very handy for travel sized items because they're all samples. So this one is an absolute favourite of mine and very good for refreshing your hair. And last up, I have got a perfume, or I've got a body spray here, and this is by Zoella. This is the Jelly and Gelato range, one called Gelato. This is a great little body mist and perfect size for travel as well. So guys, that's my travel essentials in my travel what's in my bag edition. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that I know you've enjoyed it. Give me a comment down below and tell me things that you always have as your essentials when traveling, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you very soon with a new video. Bye.